we have to make sure that we're going to have dough that's it gets kind of a preview as to where it's going. Let me make a little space here so you guys can see what's going on. So all I'm going to do is gently, and I mean gently, just flatten out your dough. If you do it too much, you'll hear snap, crackle, pop. You'll hear all these bubbles pop. You don't want to do it too hard. The way you saw it on the video was Mark Sinclair likes to take his baguette dough and he likes to go like this. He likes bringing it in from the sides. You'll notice a little bead of dough forming along the table here. And what he'll do then, after he gets to that point, is he'll pinch it along the edge against the table, creating a seam. And then he gives it a quick flick forward, and he's got a perfectly round kind of little log. And that works fine. I do it a little differently. That's a perfectly good pre-shape. It's just kind of a log about the size of a hoagie roll. All I do for a pre-shape is I go toward me, I turn it over a third, pinch, 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 gentle pinch down. I turn it one more, and I do it with the heel of my hand. And the heel of my hand doesn't actually smash on the bread, it just smashes the edge against the table, creating a seam right here along the edge of the table. Again, you give it a little roll, and it's ready. It's got a pre-shape. We're going to let this rest now, and as it's rested, it'll have a chance to get used to being in this shape, and it'll be much more willing to turn into a long baguette. If the dough is not pre-shaped, and you just start with a round piece like this, the dough will be very difficult. It doesn't like to be shaped into its final shape. After all, you're asking it to go from this to this. You're asking it to get really long and stretch. If it doesn't want to do that, I'm sure you've seen that. You've probably worked with dough before where it snaps back on you. You ever tried to spread pizza dough and it gets difficult? That's what we call getting bucky. That's basically the dough is getting bucky. It doesn't want to do what you want it to do. If it gets bucky, put it to the side, keep it covered, then work with other dough in the meantime. In a little while, it'll be more compliant and it'll be more willing to spread out for you. So again, I'm going over a third. I do it my way because I'm so used to doing it with the heel of my hand. But, as I say, how you do it is not as important as the result you're getting. So it's generally a flattened out piece of dough. If I go toward you and I pinch, 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 still got a third of it that way, and we can even go this direction with the heel of our hand. The idea is to create a nice seam along the table. We're pressing the edge of the dough into that just to create a seal. And at this stage, we're really not that concerned about getting a good seal. That's going to come in the shaping stage. So the idea here is just to kind of get the dough at a point where it feels like it's covered.